Assalamualaikum dear viewers. Topic for today's discussion is the basic concepts of neuroanatomy. It is just a quick overview of the nervous system in this presentation. As this is one of the very vast topics of anatomy, so detailed discussion of each and every topic will be done step by step in my future videos. So let's begin. What is the nervous system? The nervous system is a network of the nerve cells, fibers which transmit nerve impulses between the parts of the body. It is the major controlling, regulatory and communicating system in the body. It is the center of all mental activity, including thought, learning and memory. Together with the endocrine system, the nervous system is responsible for regulating and maintaining homeostasis. In easy words, from the smell of freshly baked chocolate chip cookies, the pain from stubbing a toe, the enjoyment of watching a movie in a theater, all these functions are possible because of a nervous system. The pen is hot, put it down. The traffic light is red, hit the brakes. The brain tells the body how to react based on all the information delivered through the nervous system. In short, every movement a person makes depends on the nervous system. It is composed of central and peripheral components with the brain as a command center, and the nervous system is responsible for body's most fundamental activities. Cells of the nervous system. The most basic unit of nervous system is the nerve cell called neuron. Neurons are the cells concerned with the communication signals. These are true functional cells of the nervous system. It consists of three parts: a dendrite, cell body and an axon, all of which function to transmit information in the form of electric impulses or signals. On the other hand, we also have supporting cells in our nervous system called neuroglial cells. These are connective tissue cells of the nervous system. Glial cells differ from the neurons in terms of structure, as they do not have axons or dendrites. Coming over to the functions of nervous system, there are four major functions of the nervous system: sensory function, communicative function, integrative function, and motor function. Sensory function can be described as the part that gathers information about both the world around you by exteroceptive receptors and the inside of the body by interoceptive sensors. The nervous system collects the data and interprets it in a way that the brain can understand and respond. For example, the eyes are one of the most important sensory organs. The eyes take in light and convert it into electrical signals that travel to the brain and create an image. Other sensations in the body that perceives and interprets include taste, smell, touch, and hearing. The nervous system also senses the body's internal environment, though you may not be consciously aware of it, as like when the blood pressure is high. Communicative function. Communication is another crucial feature of the nervous system. Without the communicative function of the nervous system, the brain and the spinal cord would miss out on important information coming from the sensory organs. Integrative function. Information is processed via the nervous system's integrative functioning. Integration occurs when a stimulus is sent to the area in which the information is processed. Stimuli may be compared with other stimuli, perhaps those that occur at the same time or memories of those past. This means that an individual can respond to a stimulus based on their experience. For example, if something is being cooked in your kitchen, which is your favorite, and you smell the delicious fragrance of the food in your room, this olfactory information is received by your brain and then integrated with the past information stored in your brain, and then you become aware that what is being cooked, although at the moment you haven't seen it. Another example is कि जब आपके रूम में कोई एंटर होता है और आप उसे देखते हैं, आपकी विजुअल इंफॉर्मेशन इंटीग्रेट होती है आपकी पास्ट मेमोरीज के साथ. अगर उस शख्स की मेमोरीज आपके ब्रेन में स्टोर होंगी तो आप उसे पहचान लेंगे कि वो शख्स कौन है, एंड देन योर मोटर सिस्टम रिएक्ट्स अकॉर्डिंगली. कि अगर दोस्त है तो यू स्माइल एंड हग, और अगर दुश्मन है तो यू गेट रेडी टू पंच हिम. मोटर फंक्शन. The nervous system also serves a motor purpose that results after the nervous system responds to perceived stimuli. The motor function creates the response to the stimuli, often in the form of contracting muscles. Some forms of response are voluntary and some are completely involuntary, like a reflex. This is the simple classification of nervous system. Inshallah, I'll be making videos of each and every topic separately. Nervous system is divided into central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. CNS is further divided into brain and spinal cord. Peripheral nervous system is divided into sensory PNS and motor PNS. Motor PNS can further classified in somatic nervous system and autonomic nervous system. Autonomic has sympathetic and parasympathetic divisions. Central nervous system. CNS consists of brain and spinal cord. Functions of CNS are to receive the sensory information through nerves of peripheral nervous system. It compares, contrasts, and processes the recent information with the past information or previously stored information, and then decides about the motor response to the incoming sensory input, and then generates the decision. And the last one is thermoregulation. Now further discussing the CNS components. Brain. It may weigh about 1.5 kg or 3 pounds, but it has an immense capacity to process, retain, and deliver information to the rest of the body. It serves as the center of nervous system. It is located in the head, contained in a protective compartment known as the skull. It is the most complex organ in the body. Forebrain. Forebrain, also called prosencephalon, the most anterior of the three primary regions of the embryonic brain. It includes cerebrum, thalamus, and hypothalamus. Telencephalon is the outer part of the cerebral hemispheres, and diencephalon is the deepest part of the cerebral hemispheres. Midbrain. Midbrain is also called mesencephalon. The midbrain is often considered the smallest part of the brain. It acts as a sort of relay station for auditory and visual information. It connects forebrain and hindbrain. The midbrain controls many important functions such as the visual and auditory systems as well as eye movement. Here in the image you can see the cross-sectional view of the midbrain. Hindbrain. Hindbrain, also called rhombencephalon, the region of the developing vertebra brain that is composed of the medulla oblongata, the pons, and the cerebellum. The hindbrain coordinates functions that are fundamental to survival, including respiratory rhythm, motor activity, sleep, and wakefulness. Medulla oblongata controls automatic functions like heartbeat, blood pressure, respiration, and swallowing. Pons control rate and pattern of the heartbeat, breathing, and control. Cerebellum plays important role in coordination, muscle movements, memory store for the behavior. Now we'll go through the overview of the second component of CNS, the spinal cord. Spinal cord is a long, thin, tubular structure made of nervous tissue, which extends from the medulla oblongata in the brainstem to the lumbar region of the vertebral column. It is like a thick electrical cable that carries messages back and forth between your brain and your body. In this image, you can see the division of vertebrae: cervical spine, thoracic spine, lumbar spine, sacrum, and the coccyx. As the spinal cord is very delicate, it is protected by this backbone or spine, just like the skull protects your brain. Now coming over to the peripheral nervous system. The peripheral nervous system is the division of the nervous system containing all the nerves that lie outside of the CNS. The primary role of the PNS is to connect the CNS to the organs, limbs, and skin. These nerves extend from the CNS to the outermost areas of the body. The basic function is to take the sensory information from the periphery to CNS and to take the motor decisions from the CNS to the peripheral tissues. It consists of sensory peripheral nervous system and motor peripheral nervous system. Sensory peripheral nervous system. What does it do? It takes information from the peripheral to CNS, or we can say that these carry afferent signals to CNS. It consists of special senses, general senses. The special senses are generated only from the specific part of the body. Senses illustrated only from the specific receptors present in the specific part of the body. Eyes for vision, olfaction for smell, tongue for taste, auditory from ears, sense of position, equilibrium from the vestibular apparatus from the inner ear are all considered special senses. General senses. These sensations can be initiated from the multiple parts of the body. These are divided into somatic sensations, sensations coming from the superficial part of the body, skin, fascia, locomotor system. It includes pain, temperature, touch, vibration, and proprioception. Now, what is proprioception? Kindly note as it is very important and it is also considered the sixth sense. All the sensations coming from the locomotor system and going to CNS plus a special sense of the position. Both collectively are called proprioception, or we can say that it is the sense that tells the body where it is in the space. If you keep your finger of right hand in the air and touch with the finger of the left hand with closed eyes, this is proprioception. Walking, position of the body with eyes closed are all the examples of proprioception. It is important as many diseases disrupt the proprioception. Visceral sensations, dull pain, discomfort due to distension, or visceral abdominal movements and sensations. Now coming towards motor part. Motor responses which are generated, some are under voluntary control while others are involuntary. Somatic are voluntary while autonomic or automatic are involuntary. Involuntary motor output by autonomic nervous system is further subdivided into two parts. Sympathetic nervous system, also known as the fight or flight response, means whenever we are in any unwanted situation and feel some danger, our heart rate increases without our wish. It is due to the sympathetic system. Parasympathetic nervous system, rest or digest. For example, whenever we are eating, swallowing is the voluntary action controlled by you, but once swallowed, then digestion in the stomach starts and the food will be digested as a response of parasympathetic system. Although you wish not to digest and keep it stored in your stomach for the future use, but it's not in your control now. So that's the end of the overview of the basic concepts on neuroanatomy. Inshallah, we will discuss each and every topic in detail in my future videos. Kindly hit the like and please subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. Take care. Allah Hafiz.